Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ali Mehdaoui here with another episode of the ME Show. And I'm absolutely super excited and ready to rock and roll with you. And today's episode is a pretty awesome one, just because it is a topic that depends where you are in business and in life, you're going to be very, very biased about. But nonetheless, it is worth a discussion. And today we're going to talk about, is it the multi-million / billion-dollar company, 20 years in business, that's a better option to get involved in network marketing? Or is it a startup company that is a better option for you? And again, it really all depends where you are, because some of you may be in a startup company, some of you may be in a billion-dollar company, and you're going to be fighting and going at it. But remember, we are professionals. We are here to have a discussion and educate the masses. Now, before we even go further in the topic itself, do me a favor. See on that bottom left, it says share. Please share this, because you just don't know who is suffering in silence right now, who cannot have the right mentorship, and we definitely want to be that to that individual. So I'm going to go ahead and do my part there. I shared it. Now I'm expecting you to do the same exact thing. So nonetheless, here is what I want to tell you. For those of you who are joining us for the very first time, welcome. Ali Mehdaoui here again, CEO and founder of Mehdaoui Enterprise, and definitely excited about giving you all as much information as possible for what I have done and my wife have done as well over the last 8.5 years that we've been in business. We've been able to publish a book called The Lion Network Marketer. We've been able to coach just about 30,000 people in the profession. We've been able to build networks over 9-10 countries, more or less. And we've done it all from the comfort of our home. We both are full-time husband and wife, and soon after July we'll be full-time daddy and mommy, which we are excited about. So go ahead and give us that share, because it's time to celebrate this exciting news. Now, nonetheless, let's talk about these two topics. Now, again, it depends where you are in business. You may tell me, but Ali, a well-established company with track record is a better option because it's security, solid. And some of you who may be in a startup, you may tell me, well, Ali, see that 20-year-old company, the tide has already risen, and I'm only going to be in the bottom of the bunch. There is no opportunity for me. I already missed that time and in position. And so if I am in a startup, I can rise as their numbers do. Again, you may be right, but here's what I will tell you by experience. See, I've been at a startup before, and I was part of a team that built it to a $400 million company. And then they terminated the network. Dang, hurt, right? And then we were part of a $220 million 10-year-old company. And then they had compliance issues, and the FTC had knocked on their doors, and they went ahead, and there was no admission of fault or anything, but the reputation was destroyed. And then, dang, that hurt. And then I went to a 30-year-old, $1.6 billion company, and I thought, what better security is this? It was publicly traded. And then they did not deliver. So is it an established company, or is it a startup that is a better option for you, that you have better opportunities? Well, I'm here to tell you that both are good for you. The difference is you. See, if you take that initiative, if you put the effort forward to be a professional, to work a business, I'm here to tell you, and I'm going to call it for what it is. We, the network marketing professionals, if we believe strong enough in a product, service, opportunity, compensation plan, could be a rock. We will build a network around it. We will build an organization around it. Now, obviously, I'm using terms that I'm joking around. Clearly, this is a respectful profession. But I am here to tell you that it's you that builds a network. It's you who acquires the customer base. It's you who gets that company the recognition that it has. So stop worrying about timing and positioning, and focus more on activity, focus more on work. See, timing and positioning is irrelevant if you yourself don't do the required activities to have the success that you need, deserve, desire. So what can you do right away? So I talked to many people many times, and I said, hey, listen, it's irrelevant where you are, because I, again, been in both sides of the situation, and I coached many people on both sides of the situation. You need to take responsibility. You need to start reading books. how to develop yourself. Now, I know what you're thinking. Here's another guy who's going to tell me about I need to read books. Here is why I'm saying that. See, that person who took the time to put that book together put a career worth of secret, skills, expertise, and put it in a book for you. Here, copy and paste. So yes, you need to read those books. And if you are network marketing, Go Pro is definitely a good book to start with from Eric Worre. Obviously, we know who that is. And if you don't, seriously, you need to pick up a book about network marketing so you understand it. Number two, you need to educate yourself on your profession, whether it is on the service, whether it is on the product, whether it is on the opportunity, but more importantly, what is network marketing? See, many people think network marketing is I'm going to get a team and sit home and everything is going to work out and I'm going to be rich. Well, I'm here to educate you a little bit. See, network marketing is a distribution strategy used by Inc. 500 companies and or used by startup companies. And what do I mean by a strategy, a distribution strategy? See, there are many different channels, strategies that a company can use. They can do mailers, they can do door knockers, they can do online campaigns, they can do funnels, they can target however they want to target it. But there's one thing that no company has without you: influence. See, you've been doing network marketing since you remember yourself, since you were able to consciously make your own decisions. You just haven't been getting paid on it. What I mean is, have you ever recommended a restaurant to somebody? Have you recently recommended a plumber, construction company, tax office, clothing store, anything for that matter? Have you told somebody about how cool of a cell phone cover you had? Or maybe you told somebody about how perfect the service was at a place versus another? Guess what you did? Referred someone. See, as professional network marketers, what we do is we believe in a product so much that we are willing to become a customer of that product, of that company. And because we believe in it so much, we do what you do. We tell our friends and family, oh my God, you gotta try this. Oh my God, you gotta use this. Oh my God, you need this service. And then as we tell our friends and family, they say, okay, I'll give it a try. As a reward for us to move forward, because we've done that referral, guess what? We get compensated financially. Again, we do the same thing you have been doing all this time. It's just we figured out a way to do it as a business. You're still doing it just from a sense of, I'll just refer every now and then. So now, if you are considering network marketing nonetheless, you got to understand whether you are in a billion-dollar company, multi-million-dollar company, 30-year-old publicly traded, or if you are in a startup, there are basic fundamentals that you need to agree and commit to. Those basic fundamentals is that, yes, you need to talk to people. That is the very first thing. If you think you're not going to talk to people, you did yourself a disservice. Don't even bother getting involved, because it's called network marketing. See, you market a product and or service to a network. Let me give you an analogy before I go back to my list. Think about your favorite artist, singer, rapper, actor, movie star, celebrity, whomever they are. And think about that commercial that they have been doing. Now, what are they doing? See, they believed in a product, and because they've built a network through their platforms, through whatever movie or show or whatever it is, and then they marketed. They don't sell. They're not knocking on doors. They're not doing infomercials. They're not calling people. They just eloquently, professionally marketed that service, product, car, food, whatever it is, to their network. And then as their network purchases, they get a commission from the company. And it could be commission on views, it could be commission on the sales, it could be via channels, campaigns, it doesn't matter whatever agreement they have, but that's essentially network marketing. Now, I know I don't have the acting skills of a Will Smith or Brad Pitt, right? I might have the look, but I might not have the acting skills. So that being the case, guess what? I might just gonna sit back and say, okay, well, I don't have a fair shot like Will Smith and Brad Pitt and all these different actors and celebrities. Yes, I do. I have other skill sets. I know something about influencing people. I know something about motivating you to get off your ass and do something. I know something about overcoming adversity and seeing life from a solutionist standpoint, and that attracts many, many people because you all are amazing. Now that you're watching this video, that you're watching the show right now, there's something great within you, and you want me to help you pull it out of you. And that's what I do every single day. So that allows me to have a platform. That allows me to have a network. And then eventually I get to market a product. I get to market a service. I get to market coaching services that we've had. I get to do anything that I want to provide because I believe in so much. And as some of you may say, okay, Ali, I'll try it with you. I get paid, whether I created that product service myself, such as coaching, or I've marketed another product or another service. That is essentially the simplicity of network marketing. So again, let's go back to that list. Yes, you have to talk to people. Number two, it's not easy. It is probably going to be the hardest thing you'll ever do in your life, yet it is the best thing. If I tell you that, hey, in 2 to 5 years, I guarantee you that you can stay home with your wife and family and kids or your husband and you can do whatever you want, whenever you want, with whomever you want. Would you take that deal? But you gotta give me 2 to 5 years nonstop, because here's what I do know. As your traditional business, as your traditional job, you're gonna have to go all out for 30 years, 25 years, 10 years, if you're lucky to have enough resources to actually create your own traditional business. And even with that, because I've tried that route as well, you are working hard. So little to no money, you can have a business, a registered entity, an actual virtual franchise. And you can create a business with it from home. Work with whomever you want. You can build a sales force. So that is what I love to do. And this is why I fight with adversity every day. You think it's easy for me? Some of you think, well, it's easy for you to say, you're home all day, every day. No, it's not. It's hard to be successful, but it's even harder to keep it, because you're consistently getting knocked off, and you have to make it happen again, and you have to make it happen again. And that's why I'm motivated. I have a child on the way. I love my wife so, so much, and I do not want to disappoint her. That's why I fight every single day to find new customers, to create new videos, to make so many different contacts, so there's always business coming in through our doors. So you're gonna need something that will motivate you to not quit. In our field, in our profession, again, whether you are in a billion-dollar company or whether you are in a startup, it's called a reason why. A reason why is simply, why am I getting off my ass every single day to build something incredible? Why am I dealing with negative people at times? Why am I doing what I'm doing back to back to back, day in and day out? Because I have a bigger purpose, a bigger calling. Sometimes it's not even about you. I guarantee you, I can do very well for myself without network marketing. But why am I doing it? Because it's not about me. It has a component called residual income, passive income, meaning, God forbid something happens to me, it keeps on paying my family from generation to generation. Now, some of you may be looking into annuities, some of you may be looking into IRAs, some of you may be looking into so many different things. And guess what? You can do that as well, but you're playing with some chances, with some risks of economy, stocks, market, and a whole lot more, which, again, that's a whole different conversation, right? Or you can work your butt off right now and build something right now that will outlast you. That's why we love network marketing. Now, again, is it easy? It won't be at all. It's probably the hardest thing you'll ever do, because it requires personal development. It requires growth. It requires you to become a better person, to think better, to think outside the box, to be a solutionist. And as you build a network, we have an inside joke, it's called the kindergarten, right? As you build a network, you're building more problems. What I mean by that is all these different individuals are going to look up to you to solve their problems. You're going to have people calling you and say, hey, my wife is not letting me go to an event. You're going to have people who are going to say, I don't have gas money. You're going to have people who are going to say, I can't afford another month of my back office, although it could be $20 to $25 a month. You're going to have all these different things, and you have to be calm, talented, and genuine enough to figure it out for them. That's why it requires personal growth. That's why it requires personal development. And that's why I go back to pick a book. A book has all the secrets that you need to know. Any topic that you want to learn about, there is a book out there. And obviously keep on going at your education. You know, it took you years to mess up your credit. You're not going to fix it with one book or one seminar. It took you years to mess up your health and your body and get out of shape. It's not going to take you one workout session to fix it. So it's a continual process. So again, I am not saying it is perfect. Quit your job, quit your traditional business, get on network marketing. I'm just saying it is a better option if you understand it and do the required activities regardless what company you are part of or what company you are with. Now, at the end of this episode, which we have about 15 minutes to go, I will be giving you a gift. I don't need no credit card or anything. I have an actual training on LinkedIn. All the verbiage that you need. See, LinkedIn is social media, yes, but it is a professional network. You cannot make a mistake in LinkedIn because it will cost you. See, LinkedIn, it's all about quality, successful entrepreneurs, executives, professionals, and it is a best place to identify and connect with other entrepreneurs. So it is incredibly important for you to know how to communicate with those individuals. And I'll tell you at the end how to do that. Now, I might give you a pop quiz at the end with one question in order for you to get that, because it's valued at $250 and I'm giving it to you for $0. I don't need anything from you at all. I just want you to tell me where you want me to email it to you and I'll send it to you. Now, nonetheless, again, let's talk about network marketing. Why is it a better option? Is it the billion-dollar company? It could be. I don't know what you are doing in your life, but it could be that better option. See, it really all depends on who you are, your acquaintances, your history, your past, your education. It does make a little bit of a difference because network marketing and success does not discriminate. It's going to be brutal to everyone. And I'm being straight up with you. It is going to be brutal. You're going to be dealing with your best friend telling you, is this a scam? You're going to be dealing with your mom saying, no, I don't want to help you. You're going to be dealing with the closest people telling you to quit, stick with your job. Why are you doing this? Because they don't comprehend it. Their mental attitude is not in the same frequency as yours. So again, you're going to need to be strong and go with that personal growth. But let me tell you what I personally do to identify the right network company for me. Okay? The right company for me. It may be the same criterias for you, but I've advised many of my students that I've worked with to do the same exact thing, and we've seen a great track record. We've had enough data to identify as a company that if you have these three down pack, you're probably in the right company. So let me help you, and you don't have to answer in the comments. You don't have to do anything. This is for you, so I hope you're taking notes right now. So the very first thing you need to be focused on is the service and or product the right service or product for you, not for the friends and family. If you find yourself saying, oh my God, who wouldn't buy this, right? Like you, if it's a product package that requires a monthly subscription, can you comfortably afford that service and or product without you having to, worrying about taking away from the house's budget in order to pay that monthly fee? Right? Now, if you're in that situation, you probably need network marketing, but I'm just trying to help you here to make a right decision for you so it doesn't come as a hurdle. If that is a yes without a shadow of a doubt, without problem, check. Good for you. The second thing, is the compensation plan complicated or compensated? We have an inside joke in network marketing. We say the comp plan as in complicated, not compensated. So do you see, whether it's 3 months out, whether it's 1 month, whatever the criteria is that you're looking into development, do you see actual growth on a month-to-month basis? Do you see progress? I'm not telling you, are you becoming rich in a month? It's not going to work that way. It took me my first year in my first network marketing profession to figure out how to make a serious check. And then it took me 8 years to be where I'm sitting with you right now. So it does take time. But guess what? I could have been still in a restaurant that I used to work at, flipping burgers, not doing anything, living paycheck to paycheck, coming home after 10 or 11 o'clock, beat up, to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and do it all over again. And that was jail. When you get just a couple of hours to, in the yard to play, and then you go to sleep, and then you do it again. That wasn't my lifestyle. I had to do something about it. So, again, is the compensation plan growing enough? Is it Is there progress? Do you even understand it? Is your compensation plan playing against you? Some companies you get blocked off. Some companies you have more qualifications and requirements that you actually need to have in order for you to be successful. Do you know that? So make sure that you have all the information to figure out how to make money. You need to be able to say, okay, I get it. If I do A, B, C, I'll make this much money. If you don't have that game plan as simple as I just stated it, even though it was with letters, you got a little problem. So make sure you have a clear, simple understanding. What do I have to do to make money on a month-to-month basis? And if it is figured out, good for you. Check. Now, last but not least, the corporate executive team. And that is where there's a little bit of extra investigative work that you're going to need to do. Are they as invested in you as you are in their company? Now, let me be clear. There are companies that may have had errors and trials. They may have had some problems in the past. They may have had lawsuits. They may have complaints in their Better Business Bureau. Are you kidding me? If you have thousands upon thousands of customers, what are the chances you're going to have people who are complaining about your business, your product and service? I mean, for crying out loud, just Google Verizon, Google Wells Fargo, Google Citibank, Google all the different companies that you do business with on a regular basis and watch how many complaints they have. Yet they are multi-billion-dollar companies that you believe in. So don't you dare judge your company that you are in or a company that is out there based on a post that somebody's complaining about. It happens. It's part of business, and you need to be entrepreneurial enough to understand that part, to understand that there are at times errors and trials, complaints that are going to happen. As long as the company handled it the right way, handled it legally, and did it right by those customers, affiliates, whomever, complained, then you're good. You move on. It happened. It's part of business. I mean, you're telling me you're perfect. You've never done anything wrong. You've never had any issues. You've never gotten any problems at your job or career at all. We all have little mishaps, so make sure that you're not making a rookie mistake and saying, oh, they got to complain in the Better Business Bureau, this must be a bad company. Don't do that. But what I will tell you is this. Are they as invested in you as you are in their business? Now, if you are with a multi-billion-dollar company, it's going to be very, very hard for you to get the attention of the corporate executive team. It's going to be hard for you to get the attention of the top earners, unless you yourself are an established network marketing profession. That's where the bias usually kicks in. In a startup, at times, sometimes, depending, on the efforts that you're willing to do, it is a lot better for you to grab the attention of the ownership, of the top producers, of the master representatives. Why? Because they're not busy with the masses just yet. They're still looking for that person who's passionate enough. And we don't discriminate in network marketing. We look for passion. We don't look for experience. We look for effort. We don't look for, who's better looking than who. None of that matters. If you want it bad enough, we'll help you get it. That's really what we're looking for. So that's the one piece that I am extremely biased about. Are you going to help me as much as I'm going to bring you revenue? Are you going to get on the phone? Are you going to get on a webinar? Are you going to help and work with my team when I'm not available? That's what I look for from a corporate team or from a top earner, master distributor, or whomever. I don't want to just, try to figure it out and struggle by myself. And then whenever I succeed and, you're putting me on stage and I'm just building the next generation for you. No, we got to build it together as partnership. We got to work together as unity, as one company, as one team. That's how I look at it. That's how I identify with the right corporate executive team or master distributor or superstars in that company. So that may be the one piece that you need to identify, because I can tell you, if you have all those three, check, check, and check, you are in the right company for you, and congratulations. Now the only link that's missing is you. You got to put the effort forward because you have the right product and service, you have the right compensation plan, and nonetheless, we got to tell you, as I've mentioned to you from the very beginning, you have an opportunity to get my LinkedIn training, right? And here's what you need to do to get it. First things first, I'm actually giving you 2 gifts. Go to workwithali.com. That is workwithali.com. And then you're going to go there, and obviously there's, by the way, so many different resources for you. There's hundreds upon hundreds of videos, training, PDFs, and a whole lot more. But there's a survey in there that I'm giving away a 30-minute complimentary coaching session. That complimentary session could be for you, for whatever is important for you. We can evaluate your business. I can help you out with whatever is important to you. Or you can do a group training for you and your team, and I'm here at your service. Or the second thing is shoot me a private message and just let me know, Ali, can I have your LinkedIn training? And I'll definitely send you every language you need about LinkedIn. What happens when somebody views your LinkedIn account? You know, when somebody does, you get a notification, Ali just viewed your profile. So what do you do with that? That is an opportunity for you to send them a message and say, hey, thank you for stopping by. Just curious, were you looking for anything specific? Were you curious about what I do? Or did you want me to help you out with anything? Or were you just looking for the heck of it? That's maybe something, and that's one of the scripts that I have in there. You know, what do you do if you want to create connection? What if, you know, the gatekeeper to a company is the only person that you have contact with in LinkedIn? How do you overcome that? So I'm willing to give you that gift. Again, it's valued a couple of $100, absolutely free. All I need you to do is just send me a message requesting it, and I'll obviously send it to you. And just a quick public announcement before we terminate this episode. Tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, I will be in King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, on and off, working with different individuals, working with my partners, working with my team. I have the privilege and the opportunity, as I accepted a role of a master representative of a company, and I'm having a national event this Saturday in King of Prussia. It is $99 per ticket. But I love you enough. So for those of you who shoot me a text message, I have a couple of tickets left. I would love to hook you up. You're definitely more than welcome if you are in Pennsylvania. If you are literally 3 hours within, we're going to have a couple of 7-figure earners. We have Taylor Worry, that is Eric Worry's son, who's going to be in attendance with us. Kevin Marino, 7-figure earner. Scott Whitney, who's a 7-figure earner as well. We're going to have an incredible panel of super powerful women in network marketing and a whole lot more. So I highly recommend that you come out, take a look at the trainings, and just for the sake of learning, we welcome you, and definitely would like to hook you up. So LinkedIn, complimentary coaching session, and obviously I got probably 3 or 4 tickets left. So shoot me a message, and I can hook you up with all the above. And again, remember, Mehdaoui Enterprise, change starts with me. We are here to help, assist, coach, and provide as much as we can, so you can have the same fair opportunity. And by the way, the Lion Network Marketer is still in stores. Just go to Barnes & Noble and look for the Lion, not lion as an animal, but telling a lie. It's a controversial title, but it is not bashing network marketing. It is the profession I love, and that has given me the lifestyle that I have. But it is nonetheless a book that will teach you how to do network marketing the right way and how to eliminate any mishaps, whether it's intentional or non-intentional, because there's always consequences if you don't do the right thing in network marketing. So with that, I cannot thank you enough for your time. I am super excited, happy, and humble with the opportunity to work with you. And until next time, take care, everybody.